Good evening. Noble Promise here. And tonight we have kind of a treat, a reading from the rough draft My Ancestor Speaks, the life, death, and spirit of Emmett Till. What I'm reading tonight are quotes. As I mentioned in one of the early videos, each chapter will have a unique quote to go along with it. I even have a new idea. If anybody watching has some quote or historical fact that I can incorporate into this book, I'll do that. You'll be a part of this effort. Already people have their roles, I hope, known. Beta readers, beta listeners, listening as though you were reading. The concept of editing still in effect with our recital. So as you're listening, you're filling me in with comments about any kind of, let's call them literary issues or contributions, fixes, whatever helps the manuscript, and it's being worked on to be the best. So let's go. We're talking about quotes, and here goes one by Malcolm X. If you are black, you are born in jail in the North as well as the South. Here goes one everybody knows, just about everyone. I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. Name that farmer sharecropper that ran for national office, you're right. Fannie Lou Hamer. James Baldwin is next. To be a Negro in this country and to be relatively conscious is to be in a rage almost all the time. I've mentioned James Baldwin before. He is a heavyweight in all literary circles, and if you're going to be a writer that has anything to do with Afrocentricity, you have to go through James Baldwin. And I likened James Baldwin in that vein to Shakespeare. Some believe that if you're going to write in the English language, you have to go through Shakespeare. Famous rapper Tupac Shakur also believed that he went through, quote unquote, Shakespeare. Next. This is anonymous. To live in the heavy mist of racism's reign of perversion and to ignore and normalize its oppressive nature is a gross and willful miscarriage of being a human. Toni Morrison, one of my favorites from her. What are you without racism? Are you any good? Are you still strong? Still smart? Still like yourself? Quote unquote. Mamie Till Mobley, mother of Emmett Till. I want the world to see what I see. Here's another one. Mamie Till Mobley said, God told me, I have taken one from you, but I will give you thousands. Let me say that I am a testament to that, in that I am one of the thousands who have not forgotten Emmett Till, and who's dedicated to the life that he lived and the spirit that still lives. Next. Melvin Van Peebles. I met Melvin Van Peebles once at an event, Black Media Coalition event. He stayed in character, cool as a cucumber. Melvin Van Peebles said, "Birth certificate ain't nothing but a death warrant." That's heavy. It's real heavy. Mamie Till Mobley again. Without the shedding of blood, there is no redemption. Mother of Emmett Till came up with a lot of sayings and has a lot of quotes for her life. She spoke on circuit, city to city, dedication to the end, talking about her boy, Emmett Lewis Till. Here's one. But it's going to be preceded by a statement. The President of the United States during the life of Emmett Till was Dwight Eisenhower. And there were thousands and thousands of pins people would put on their shirts, on their jackets. And they said, "I like Ike." They said this during the era of Jim Crow, and Eisenhower didn't lift a finger to offset the scourge of Jim Crow, and he did nothing to assist in the fight for civil rights. So that just goes to show you, everyone did not have the same sentiments for Dwight Eisenhower. So as we think about the readings that are every night, virtually, I have to say, as we end July in a couple of days, the original goal was 20 days. Then I went, I can do this every day, and I'm going for it, which I did. But we're rounding out the end of the month at 20. So that notice of 20 is what was accomplished. But icing on the cake, I'm going to continue all the way through August. August the 25th was when he was abducted from his uncle's home, his great uncle. And then 3 days later, August 28th, I believe I just said 25th. If I did, let me correct it. August 28th, and then 3 days later he was found in the Tallahatchie River. Okay, kind of disconcerting shooting out in this apartment complex with cars and people going by, but we got through it. This will be the one and only shot of this location, since it's a location I will be leaving from. But wishing all the best, and until tomorrow, 2 or 3 more before the end of the month. Noble promise. Peace.